Hello guys, we're here again with another aquascape. Okay, let me tell you what we are going to do today. Okay, this was an eternal terrarium that I did. A terrarium, aquarium, I don't know how to call it, I have to say. It's an aquarium in a jar. It was sealed with the lid and everything, but I saw that the 3 shrimps that I had inside, they were destroying the plants. Probably I can show you a couple of them from here. This one, for example, as you can see, is absolutely eaten by the shrimps. That doesn't matter, that they cannot recover, so we will use it for the new escape. We're going to start putting the substrate, as I said previously, is the base for the roots and the nourishment of the new plants. The process is exactly the same. Exactly the same. First substrate, then soil, and then plants. There we go. For this step, we're going to use this old soil that has bacteria established and everything to put in the base and around the substrate. For this, I will use a cup that I saved for this use. So let's go for it. Now I think it's the moment to try the hardscape, now that the soil is in position before putting the powder one, so we don't make a mess. Initially I was thinking about a solitary rock in the middle, but let's see how it goes. Maybe I just want a little piece, or we will see. We will see. So now I went down, broke one of the big boulders in 4 different pieces. I don't think I would use all of them. This one, of course not, it's too big. But 3 little pieces to give a little bit of texture. It doesn't look bad. I'm gonna clean the glass a little bit. There we go. So more or less, this is how it will look. Maybe this one we can put it more vertically if I was not shaking that much. I shake normally because of a genetic condition, I don't know the name, but it's thanks to my grandpa. May rest in peace. Thank you, grandpa. There we go. I think I prefer this way, so we have a little bit space in the front to do a little bit of carpeting, and in the back we'll have space to plant stems. I kind of like the naked stone. I love the texture of it, so maybe I will leave it as it is. Maybe a little bit of moss or something like that, but I kind of like it like that. So now I'm going to put the powder around. I use Tropica. So let's do it. Also, this powder will help us to lock the position of those 2 little stones in the crevices. So in my opinion, I think it's a good idea to put the powder secondly, once that we have positioned the main hardscape. Okay guys, I took out the first absolutely sunken stone from the front. I think I'm going to put it here. This way we prevent the thing that is happening right now, that is all the soil coming forward and sloping down. And this one I'm going to move it also more here to prevent the soil to go down. I have to say that I don't like the texture of this one like that, so now looks better. So it's a moment for the little crevices with the sand flattener. Back into the table. So now, if I find it, there we are. I'm going to wet a little bit the soil. So in my opinion, I think it will be easier to plant. Okay, don't worry about the sound, it's the thingy. It will be easier to be planted, and it will maintain the soil a little bit more stable and not roaming around, etc. So let's do it. So now I'm going to start planting probably the background plants. I don't know how to see, because I have to cut them down a little bit in different portions. I want a little bit of rotala on the back, maybe the corners, a Ludwigia, and then probably the moss. I want to put a little bit of moss here and a little bit in this grass here, and the hair grass probably is cut, I don't know how to say it, in different batches here in the front. Alright guys, as you can see, the Olocharis mini is finito, and we have it planted all around the front part of the aquarium. So what we're going to do now is that all the hair grass is planted, the Marsilia is planted. So I have planted the very damaged Starogen repens. As you can see, my lighting is amazing, but it's very damaged. So if it managed to survive, I think planting them as deep as I have planted them, they will be able to grow new leaves on top and cover the old ones, so it will look good eventually. So yeah, now I'm going to find a little tiny spot for the mosses. I have crushed the moss, the Christmas moss that we had, and put it in little crevices. This time I try not to use super glue. Let's see how it goes. And the little ferns, one there and the other one here. I have covered the hole because it was not very secure with moss. So let's see how it goes. Except in this one that is a huge part of it, I used a little bit super glue on the second layer. So we'll see. Also, that's all. And a little bit here. So now let's go with the background, with the Ludwigia and the Rotala. I'm still thinking if I'm going to put the Hydrocotyle tripartita, because it's super invasive. Planting is finished. We have here the Eleocharis acicularis mini. We have the Marsilia hirsuta. We have also the Staurogens repens there, and I think that's all. Maybe I think one there, maybe. So we have the midground, the background, also the foreground, midground, and background. We have the Ludwigia and we have the Rotala. They are very deep, so I will try to expose a little bit more the plants. and we will see. I've decided to put all the hair grass also on the tank because as I was trying to expose the leaves with the moisturizer, the mistifier, the mister, I don't know how to call it, the water gun, this water gun. That is very, very handy. I realized that all the soil was flowing down, and I don't like that because that means that as soon as I fill it up with water, all of the soil is going to go down. So I have used the plants to hold it in place, so when everything spreads, everything is gonna be fine and the soil will not move. The way that I'm going to fill up the aquarium is quite simple, very precarious because this is quite dangerous, I have to admit. Is toilet roll, kitchen roll, in every house, kitchen roll, and gravity. The kitchen roll will make the effect that as soon as the water comes out of the tube, the soil will not be disrupted. I was taking out the black water out of the tank, and a little bit of backflow has made here a crevice, a little depression, but we'll fix it as soon as it's filled. Also, I have to reposition a little bit of the soil here, try to spread it out because it looks a little bit like, you know what I mean. So yeah, that's all.